I've been singing since I was 4. My mom's an opera singer, so she is also a vocal coach, and she sort of started encouraging me when I was very young.
Is it something you've always wanted to do in stage?
I've always wanted to do it, and also the fact that I saw that it was feasible because my mother made a living at it.
Yes, I've been to Sweden and Paris and singing and doing interviews, and I did Top of the Pops yesterday, and I did about 4 rehearsals, and I did about 5 interviews while I was there, and so it just goes, and I also have a cold, so.
Me to do a cover song, a remake, and I just wasn't into it. I didn't know what to do, and after a while, they really were like, we really want you to do this, so I said, okay, let me think of something, and I'll Be There has always been one of my favorite songs.
I guess so. I mean, I didn't really consciously think about it, you know what I mean? It was just like, I did whatever came to me at that moment, and, there's some up-tempos on this one. The first single, Dream Lover, I did with Dave Hall.
I try to have, at least that many, because for songs like that, you have to read. Don't get mad at me. It's so cold in here for singing. Forget it. I'm sorry. That wasn't like a shot, but seriously, that's so. I'm just saying.
6 albums if you count Unplugged, which was done in an hour, and the Christmas album, which was not like, it wasn't the same intensity as when I do a regular studio album and I'm writing and producing.
You ever meet Olivia Newton-John?
I did meet Olivia Newton-John in Germany on this talk show, and she was on, I guess they have like a road show that does Grease, and she was helping them kick it off, and she's really,
more of a
really
hip-hop
nice.
direction, and people were a little bit apprehensive about me doing tracks that had a harder edge, or working with people that might not be the typical pop. My doctor advised me to stay in bed today. Almost didn't make it, but I said, Molly came to me so many times in America that I had to come here. I had to do it. So I'm against doctor's rules. So if I'm not screaming and saying thank you, it's because I'm saving the voice so I can make it to you. This is all very surreal to me because it seems like not so long ago that I was a kid in high school with a demo tape and a lot of determination and just really the desire to hear my songs on the radio.
I will say this. In the dressing room, it looked like straight on, and it didn't seem to be a problem.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that when it was angled a certain way, you got a little more of a view, all right?
Yes.
So I will say that.
David keeps yelling at me, you're a car model, and you love this because you love it. You're happy, you're a car model. Woo! Car model.
To pop out of a cake. Basically, this is my cake moment. And nobody wanted me to do the cake thing. And I'm like, you gotta let me do the cake. Well, thank you for the compliment, first of all, but I am very grateful for my voice and for the gift of music in general, because what it gives to me is, I don't know where I would be.
Sleeping and like I'm not doing right now. Vocal rest, which is very important. I'm a little hoarse today because I did a charity event last night.
Right. It really all depends. It's just, music has always been a really prominent fixture in my life. And so because of that, because my emotions are so closely linked to the music that I've made, it's just...
First, take a second and just first of all, thank you so much for the warmth and the love. You have no idea, okay? I have to thank Larry Klein. I just want to say an extra special thank you to the legendary Don Cornelius for always taking care of me, always being here for me. Wow, I'm so very grateful.
It's really good. The emollient that I've used on Rachel's hair. Do you see the shine? So we're going to keep it going with the list of things that...
So we've been working out this little situation for a while, and finally I just said it has to be a life decision if you're going to really lose the weight. And so Patricia...
You think about it, I remember when I was growing up and, like a guy, a little boy, if you're maybe like in 6th grade or 5th grade.
I'm very grateful. I thank you all for listening to my little spiel. And God bless you. Okay, take care.
It's been a long time, baby, and it has been a rough road. Best of callers, please.
All the lambs are going to be calling in as we celebrate
the
big
Lamely.
day.
You have a butterfly flying around?
I think it is.
Something else. It's a butterfly. I don't even know what you guys are charging.
It's like $39.90.
Spent a lot of time together as we promoted it, and we really got to know each other as people, not divas. Okay, maybe occasionally it did get a little diva-ish.
Merci beaucoup.
Kisses. Au revoir.
Silencio. Back to the thing. Bye, Serge. Just need it. Boom, boom, boom. It's called Boom Boom. The new video featuring Miguel. Hashtag video. And don't forget to check
Moroccan Scott Cannon. Actually, I went to Morocco a long time ago and was inspired and built a room in the house. It sounds so over the top. Anyway.
All right.
I mean, that would be fun, but I dislocated my shoulder a little while back,
yeah.
so flying with butterfly wings would be like somewhat.
I remember the
sling. Universal type of a thing.
If you do have a Christmas list, do you do a Christmas list every year?
A Christmas list.
Like Christmas list for Santa?
I want.
For Santa, yeah. Platinum record. What is on your list?
No, darling. I have enough of those. Santa knows.